You just be coloring on yourself. It's fine. Don't look at my ghetto curtain behind me. Draws attention to it. You guys, I usually try to wait for a couple people to hop on here, but I'm trying to do a little mic check, because my voice, my throat is not okay. But I needed to come live because I just got off of a coaching call, believe it or not. I was on a coaching call looking just like this. And then it just was such a good coaching call. And I was just so thankful that I could do coaching calls looking real ratchet like this. And so I just wanted to come. I have so many new followers, so many people. And I wanted to just come tell you guys like what working a business online truly means, not just to me, but to my team and to just other women from walks of life that I have seen network marketing change their whole entire life from a decision to just make it work and not be the consumer all the time and understand that they could be not like, because we don't consider ourselves salespersons. There's influencers. It's such a heavy market right now that we get to promote such an amazing product that okay, but you're not gonna color on me. We get to promote such amazing products, literally products that have helped me lose 13 pounds last month, products that have given me my confidence back after having 3 children, products that clear my skin up. Like, you guys, I don't sleep on my products. I will take them till the day I die because they're just that good. They're just that clean and cruelty free. And so why would I not promote them if I could get paid for it, right? And I know that there's a lot of other ways that you can get paid on the internet, and you can be an influencer, and you can reach out to brands, and you can do all of these things. And I'm not saying not to do them, okay? Because even sometimes I'm like, okay, Louis Vuitton, you could sponsor me, baby, right? Because I'm just a cheapskate who I know I'm gonna be a millionaire one day, because I'm just like, you want me to pay how much for that? I just don't ever think I'll be that person. But I do want, and I literally have got back to my why after facing depression and just mental struggles for so long. I had to get back to, why am I doing this business? Because it's not for the flashy things, and it's not for the hype on social media, and it's not for the followers and the likes. I do this business because, first of all, I want to give my family the best. And right now, is God providing? Absolutely. He always does. But he's telling me, and he's been telling me for a long time, that I can't stay here, that you can't get comfortable, because we don't grow in our comfort zones, and it's time to go. And for 2 years almost, I have stuck. I may win the retreats, I may be a top distributor enroller, I might sign a lot of customers, but my business wasn't growing in ways that I knew that it can grow. I wasn't helping my team do the things that I know that they're capable of, because I was scared. I was scared that people were gonna leave me. And in the end, because of that fear, they left anyway. And guess what? I know that that's okay. I know that God will still bring me my people whose lives can be changed through this opportunity, whose minds are open to the thought that maybe they can do this business, that maybe they're seeing this live for a reason, or they're seeing my post for a reason, because maybe they are that mom who was working 70 hours a week but never saw their kids. Maybe their kids had everything that they needed, but they didn't have the time with their parent. Because that used to be me with Leilani. Ask me how many memories I missed in her first 2 years of life because I was just a workaholic mom. And when I got pregnant with my second child, my first son, I knew that I didn't want that life anymore. I knew that I didn't want to depend on my village to raise my children. I wanted to raise my children. And in turn, I kept seeing this opportunity pop in and off and on my freaking Facebook. And I was so annoyed, as some of you probably are with me, like, why does this girl keep messaging me? But now I look back and I'm like, God was literally pulling me because he knew the freedoms attached to this business model. And because in network marketing, why do so many people fail? Because it's such a self-motivated business. You have to decide to wake up every single day and treat your phone that we let our kids watch YouTube videos on and throw across the room and all of these things like a 6-figure business, if that's what you want it to be. You have to be focused. You have to be obsessed. There's been seasons in my business where I've been obsessed and the harvest showed for it. And there's been seasons of my business where I didn't, where I was depressed and I was still able to have that residual income come in and I was blessed for it. But it's time to get back up because I don't want just $500 a month from this business. Yeah, does it help with the lights? Does it help with the car payment? Does it help with a couple of utility bills? Yeah. Am I saying that that's not enough? For some people, that might be what you need, and that's okay. But for me, I need $10,000 a month. Like in the next 6 months. Like, I need 10,000. I need that. I need to be able to have dreams big enough that scare me. Like when I say I want to buy my dad a house, that scares the shit out of me. But I'm like, if I'm aiming to buy my dad a house, eventually that means I bought me a house. That means I paid my house off and then I buy him a house because I'm going to take care of me first, right? So it's like, I've got to get dreams that scare me again. Getting back off food stamps. Does that scare me? Hell yeah. Because the world and inflation and all of these things are absolutely crazy. Bro, stop it. I also want to sometimes crawl back into my little government assistant shell and be like, it's okay. Like, I don't need to be a millionaire. I'm cool down here where it's all going to get handed to me because I'm making the bare minimum and we're just making it work and we're so used to making it work. I'm not going to keep living my life like that. I'm not going to keep living my life with, if we pay this bill this week and we can make this one slide till this. No. I want all my bills paid on time, in full, in advance. I want to buy a house and pay it off before a 30-year fucking fixed mortgage. I want to be able to buy my dad a house. I want to be able to take care of my brothers and travel with them and take them anywhere they want to go. I want to be able to take my kids to Disney World. I want to be able to travel with my sisters. Like, I want to be able to give back to the church that has changed my freaking life tenfold. Like, there's so many things that I want to do that don't involve me staying for the bare minimum. So what do? That's when you start writing down your thoughts, writing down your dreams, writing down your goals, writing down your feelings again. That's what I've had to do. And getting back in alliance with God and literally telling him, I feel lost. I feel like I don't understand what the assignment is anymore. I feel like I am growing weary. It's okay for us to be vulnerable with God because at the end of the day, he truly knows how we feel anyway. He's just waiting for us to admit that we were scared, to admit that we had fear, to admit that we didn't think that we were able to handle the assignment that he gave us. And sometimes I'm like, God, did you really call me to like be an influencer for HS and for network marketing and all of these things where nobody even knows what the hell they're talking about? If I go to a doctor and I start talking about HS, they're asking me about what is HS and what is it? How is it like? And I'm just like, the doctor, you're asking me? Okay, weird. When we talk about network marketing, it has such a bad rep because there's so many people who don't realize that it's such a self-motivated kind of business. If you don't have the right team, if you don't have the right leader, if you don't have the right product, you're not going to be successful. If you don't have the right mindset, you have to want it more than like, he's on my TV right now, you guys. I succeed in my business when I'm listening to personal development the most. My book's right here on the floor, but I'm reading Think and Grow Rich. I'm listening to Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher, tell me that I have to want my fucking dream house more than I want to breathe. And I do want my dream house more than I want to breathe because this house, not only is it too small, there's a fucking attack of the bed bugs that comes about every 6 months that is going to drive my mental health off the flippin' charts. There's just no room. There's no room. I can't have another baby here if I ever was to get pregnant because I'm not on birth control and my husband doesn't want to give, like, all these things. And it all starts with, I need a bigger home, because happy wife is happy life. And I have to fight for that. There's nobody who's just going to come to my house one day talking about, hey, ma'am, I have a new home for you. Here are the keys. Like, no, you have to work for it, and you have to work hard. And if you think that you are working hard, then maybe you need to work a little bit harder. You need to alter your plan to assassinate the goal. And that's all that I'm doing now, is I'm altering my plan to assassinate the goal. And as I'm doing that, I literally feel the shift in energy, not only in me, but in my business partners. Like, they're so hungry for it, and we're just connecting off the top so well that we're like planning trips together, and we're like, we're gonna travel and do all of these things. And it's crazy because I remember joining Ashley's team and being like, oh my gosh, this girl just like wants to travel with me and like be besties, and oh my goodness. And I'm literally leaving on a trip with her in like 12 days. Like, such an amazing friendship has grown from a decision that I made 3 years ago. And now I see that happening within my own organization. Now I'm signing my own personal distributors who are becoming team, who are becoming family. And we're like, let's travel together. Let's do this. I'm thinking of ways that I can get my team to conference in Florida in January. And I'm like, everybody who signs in the next 6 months, like, are you ready to go on a trip with me? Like, it's that huge. It's that big of a deal. I made that big of a shift in my business to where everybody who joins me is gonna win. Period. Like, everybody who joins me needs to earn this $4,000 bonus, because it's so obtainable to earn. And I can be honest with you, the only reason why I didn't earn it is because I didn't try hard enough, because I thought I was entitled because I got X amount of many followers and likes and people who comment on my posts. But I'm a lazy person sometimes who procrastinates, and God doesn't reward that. Because then if I go speak on a Zoom about how I achieved that goal, I'm gonna be like, well, I actually didn't have to work that hard, and it just was a miracle that came through. I don't know, like, really, truly, God is real. No, he doesn't want that. He wants, literally, I put my faith in Jesus. I put in the work. And he blessed me for it. That's how it goes. It's not, I prayed for it, I hoped, I wished, it came true. No. I prayed for it. I had faith in Jesus that he would make it happen, the Holy Spirit and God. And I put in the work, and I was blessed for it. You guys, there's so many different ways that literally is how it is in the Bible. Faith without works is dead. If you don't plant seeds, do you get a harvest? No. So there's nothing different from our everyday life. Planting seeds for you is different versus what it is for me, unless you're in the same business as me. But you could be a nurse or something, and maybe planting seeds for you is just being a damn good nurse, because you don't know whose life you can change. You don't know what little girl you're inspiring, or boy, to be a nurse themselves. Like, can you see where I'm going here? When you live your passion, when you literally are in alliance with God, and when you walk in that every single day, thy will be blessed for it. So this definitely went, my lives always start one way and they end another way, but I always just know that that's God telling people what they need to hear. And sometimes, most of the time, it's what I need to hear. Sometimes I get on here and I'm preaching literally to myself, so don't ever take it personal. If you ever need to message me, you know where you can find me. This was very, very helpful to me and my throat, and just being able to talk and be vocal. And so I love you guys. I hope that it was helpful. I hope you have a blessed weekend. Make sure you check in with God tomorrow. It's the best, y'all. Bye.